Hey YouTube, pretty much got everything set up the way I want it, so I'll just do my video now, kind of explaining how I'm running my system, and then if anyone's got any suggestions or questions about anything that I have, please feel free to leave them in the comments and just ask or tell me your suggestions. First off, for lighting, I got two of the 120 watt max specs LEDs. Right now I just have them on the program, like the program that's built into them. I do, however, I've just got so much going on right now, but I will get to programming these. I do run them 100% at the brightest. They'll be 100% blues, and I think the way I had them before, it was like 50% white at the brightest, and I got really good response out of my corals. So once I get around to setting these up, that's what I'll do. I did have them hanging at one point. Didn't really like the way it looks. Not too thrilled about the way it looks right here. I might just cut off one of these legs right here and then connect them that way. I was just a little concerned there'd be a lot of sagging, but if that in the future really bothers me, then I'll go ahead and change that. I guess I'll work my way from the top to the bottom. I do have the Neptune system Apex running on this. It is not hooked up to the internet at the moment right now. My Netgear adapter shit the bed on me, so I was talking to them over at the tech support. They're absolutely horrible over there at Netgear, so I'll be looking to either get a new game adapter, or I did find a way where if I find a long enough Ethernet cable, which I know they have them, I'll just probably hardwire it off my router. Actually, that's probably the best bet. So once I go pick up that Ethernet cable, I'll install it. But I did update. I did do the update that Neptune Systems put out, so that thing's ready to go. We got the high door smart wave running on this. The way I run it is one pump at a time for 1 minute. So it'll go one pump, 1 minute, and then I'll switch over to the next pump for 1 minute. And for those, I have the Corrales, I believe they're called. Two of these are, I think, the biggest ones I have, or maybe just right below the biggest, but they're pretty good. Nice water movement out of them. They're kind of temporary because eventually, this actually isn't on either. I'm waiting for the internet to hook it up, and I'll explain that in a second. But I got an MP40, so I'll be not running solely off of that, but I'll be getting either another MP40 or MP10. The only reason it might be an MP10 is I didn't really think about the space, so that would be where I wanted it. So I think an MP10 might fit, but I'll look at that once I get the money for it, which it's not urgent. I like the smart wave in this feature too. It would be just nice to have that master slave setting on the MP40, which I will be getting going as soon as I get that Ethernet cable. For filtration, under here I got 75-gallon tank, and then I found this on sale. I think it's a 40-gallon sump made by eShop. The only reason I was looking at the smaller one, it was a little pricey, but it's acrylic, it's really nicely made. And then I happened to look over in the section. I was like, what's up with those bigger ones? And the dude at the store said that they just overstocked them. So for the price of one of the smaller ones, I just got the bigger one. Not a big deal. It was kind of a pain getting in though. I'm not even going to show you under there. I had to take out the a center brace to drop it in there, but not a big deal, not a problem. But yeah, this is a marine land corner flow, so everything drops down into there. That's stage 1. I don't really have anything in there. I think I got a bag of carbon back there just from the old tank, just kind of get this one going. Not quite sure what I'm going to put in there. I'm not going to put a protein skimmer for the moment, and you'll see why in a second, but thinking about just doing some media back there. But any suggestions on that, I'll take it for what it is, and maybe it'll be a good one, and maybe I'll help out. Then the center one, of course, that is in the way. Just got my Chato, and then I forgot what that one was, but I had it in my other tank. It was a hitchhiker, so he broke off, and I just throw him in there. Some sort of macroalgae though. And then I also got my heater back there, and it's the Phoenix 500 watt. So far pretty good, stays consistent, so I like that heater a lot, so I think I'll keep with that. And I also got my probes, my pH and my temp probe tucked back there. You obviously can't see them. And then I got my protein skimmer. It's just my hang-on back. I had to modify it a little bit to get down there. That's the water level that it needs to be at for this to actually work, but it is working now. After my modification, it was kind of a pain. I had just bought that. That's why I didn't get the in-sump one for over there. I'll just stick with this one probably, just because, it was brand new basically, and why spend a couple $100 when you have one that'll work just fine on this system. So stick with that. And with the collection cup, when I was setting it up, if the water level doesn't stay right, the collection cup started overflowing and it actually spilled down into there. That's the disadvantage to having a hang-on back filter on your sump, because if the collection cup for this overflows, there's a chance that it'll start spilling out of the top instead of going back down into the skimmer. So not a big deal. I just ran the tubing that they had, and then for the time being I'll just use that to collect anything, which is fine. I might throw something tucked back in the corner, but not too worried about that. Fuge light I have just off of my was it the 5-gallon fluval tank? I don't remember the name of it. I just took the light off and threw it back there, so that light works pretty good for the Chato. Got a cooling fan, and then my return pump. But yeah, that's pretty much underneath the hood. The wiring, as you can see, I bought all this stuff with the thought of having the wiring all nice and pretty. Started setting up the tank. Of course, I was more excited about that, so the whole organization kind of went out the window. But I think it'll be fine like that. I'm not too concerned. I don't think it'll get wet, but I'll keep an eye on everything for like salt creep, and if it starts getting bad in there, then obviously I'm gonna have to change it out. And that's what I'm running. That's the Phoenix little heater thing control. Once I get the apex going up, that'll basically be out of the window, because it wouldn't matter, because the apex is just going to kind of take over what that thing's set up to do. But that's fine. I thought it was kind of cool, and it was a nice heater, good reviews, so picked it up. And then there's the apex, obviously, and then I got the WXM. That's for the MP40. Once I get it fired up, the Apex Fusion interface lets you adjust the waves and stuff with the MP40, which is pretty cool. But yeah, guys, probably my longest video, but I'm really excited about this. This is my dream tank right now, so super excited about it. I've been wanting an overflow for a long time, and finally got the man cave all set up. See, there's my man cave, guys. Super cool. It's just my basement, but got my man cave. There's my vault. So I'm really excited about this. Obviously, this is like pretty much what I've been working hard for, and now I got it. So now I get to show it off to you guys. Hopefully, you guys don't get too jealous. And that's the side. I just got my ballast and my MP40 right there, just out of the way, kind of. But yeah, guys. Sorry for the long video if you guys sucked into watching the whole thing, but again, any comments, suggestions, questions, feel free to ask. I appreciate all you guys watching me throughout my experience in the hobby, kind of growing up, and you know, I like to think of this tank as like the grown-up version of the hobby, and now I got it. So thanks again. Later.